training under the eye of the man who was once bodyguard for Elvis Presley. This morning we found them working at George's gym in St Helier. Youngsters advised not to try any of the techniques demonstrated except under instruction.
George's gym in St Helier became the gathering place for some of the most lethal people in Jersey. They are all exponents of the sport Kenpo karate, demanding fitness, skill and a very even temper. The players came under the eye of 10th degree black belt Master Ed Parker. Ed had flown in from California for this coaching assignment. He's a colourful character in his own right and used to appearing before the cameras. Peter Sellers became a friend when Ed starred in the Pink Panther films during some of the rough and tumble scenes. There are various types of karate practiced at differing levels. Ed explained some of the finer points of Kenpo.
Well, Kenpo is rapidly becoming a sport, but the major point of Kenpo is to defend yourself on the street. Unfortunately, the philosophy on the street is it's not who's left, but who's right that counts. But the sports aspect is somewhat taking off in America because we have a number of different styles and systems. And in order to benefit from each other, we're having open tournaments, and that's what's been happening of late. The tournament scene has become the most popular scene. But the art itself is a very unique art because we kind of base our things on the English language. Each and every move we learn is an alphabet of motion. When you combine these alphabets, they form words of motion. When you form words of motion, you have a sentence. It's very interesting. What we're going to see now is a slow motion technique for a punch that might come off on the street, where you go off to the side, deviating your angle, kicking a guy to buckle his leg, then using your elbows as well as the back of the knuckle. Now, as you'll notice, we have a sandwiching effect. Then we use the fingers to rip or tear as we then use a chop. That's a famous chop that we have. Then he sneaks back, brings his scoop onto the groin, and then roundhouses his opponent to the face. So as you'll notice, when you're out on the street, there's a situation that might occur with this 4-5, and you have to be pretty much involved with the techniques to know what to do against 4-5 attackers. So that's what mainly we're trying to do. We'll do it now with a little faster, somewhat street speed, so that as they perform it, you'll see and get an idea what it might be. So there you have it. Okay, this particular technique we're going to do, now you notice they're bowing to each other. It's just like boxers touching gloves in the ring out of respect to each other. This is blocking on the inside of a punch, using the knuckles to rake and break the bridge of the nose, and then coming in with the elbow. We'll do it a little faster this time. Off to the side, there it is. As you notice, the feet are very useful because, man, you don't have square wheels when you're driving a car. Likewise, we feel that a man should be well-rounded and having his hands and feet be equally as well. We're going to now show you what happens after you learn how to fight unarmed. You can kind of use sticks or other type of weapons as an extension to your knowledge. And as you notice here, we're using that. That could be even a knife if he so desired. But we're using a stick at this moment to show the many things that one can do. These, again, are extensions to your basic knowledge when using it unarmed. This is a little bit faster. Of course, it doesn't take much to take a guy down if there's proper contact, as you will see. This is a use of two clubs where you can parry, block, strike, and hit a lot of these joints to immobilize the victim, the opponent. There we have it.
It takes up to 360 concentrated hours to earn the coveted black belt. That's just the first step on the ladder, leading through the degrees to the ultimate 10th level, the highest attainable.
Students of all martial arts are invited to St Peter's Community Centre tomorrow and Sunday from 12 to 3 in the afternoon, when special classes are being held.